Good evening, Africa and the world. Welcome back to Africa Ascending, where legacy meets innovation. Tonight, we continue our journey into the future, part two of our special report on artificial intelligence across the continent. From Dakar to Nairobi, Accra to Addis Ababa, AI is no longer a distant dream. It's reshaping education, agriculture, healthcare, and even how we govern. But what's really happening on the ground? Who's leading the charge? And what does it mean for everyday Africans? To guide us through this update, we have John with us today, who will be giving us the latest developments, breakthroughs, and challenges. Let's welcome him as he walks us through the current state of AI in Africa and what's next on the horizon.
Let's talk about AI. Artificial intelligence. It sounds like something from a movie, right? Robots taking over the world, cars flying themselves to brunch. But let's bring it back down to earth for a minute. Think of AI less like a sci-fi villain and more like a very, very smart assistant. It's basically when we teach computers to think and learn a bit like humans do. You give a machine a mountain of information, say a million pictures of cats, and eventually, it gets really good at spotting a cat in a photo. It's not magic, it's just math and data, but on a massive scale. It's the thing that recommends a new show for you to watch, helps your phone understand what you're saying, helps a doctor spot a disease earlier than the human eye can. This technology is a tool. It spots patterns, makes predictions, and helps us make sense of a complicated world. Section 2. The Spark. Why Africa's AI moment is now. So, what's the secret sauce? Why is 2025 the year we're all turning our heads towards Africa's AI scene? It's not one single thing, it's a perfect storm of factors coming together. First and foremost, you have to look at the people. The continent is home to over 1 billion people, and more than 60% of them are under the age of 25. That's a massive, energetic, and ambitious talent pool. This isn't just a statistic, it's an engine for innovation. Young people are learning to code on their phones, forming tech hubs in bustling cities, Lagos, Nairobi, and they are hungry to build. Then there's the mobile revolution. Africa skipped landlines and jumped straight to mobile. Mobile connectivity is the backbone of the digital economy. It's how people bank, shop, learn, and connect. A simple app can give farming advice, a medical diagnosis, or access to a loan, reaching millions even in remote areas. Another huge piece is the explosion of data. AI trained on local data understands local markets and languages, making solutions more effective and trustworthy. There's growing confidence. Tech by Africa. Governments see the strategic importance and are shaping supportive policies. Section 3. Follow the money, investment, and the startup scene. Let's be real, big ideas need money to get off the ground. For a long time, this was a major hurdle. You could have the most brilliant idea, but without cash, it stayed just an idea. The tides are turning in 2025. We're seeing investment flow into Africa's tech ecosystem, steady, growing. Local and international venture firms and funds dedicated to African startups are stepping in. Capital lets teams hire, market, and scale. Funding is still a fraction of other regions, but the impact is enormous. Clusters of innovation are rising across the continent. Ecosystems of universities, incubators, and mentors power AI-focused startups, not viral photo apps. Tools that lift yields, include the unbanked, and support rural clinicians. This is where the magic is happening, one startup at a time. Steady capital plus grounded problems, plus agile teams. Sasajo's traction. Section 4, Made in Africa, real tools for real problems. In many rural areas, there's a severe shortage of doctors and specialists. AI tools analyze medical images on basic smartphones, triaging and flagging urgent cases. This extends doctors' reach, saving time, money, and lives. Farmers face uncertainty from weather, pests, and markets. Startups fuse satellite and weather data to deliver hyper-local alerts and guidance. Optimize irrigation, detect diseases early, and connect to fair buyers. Traditional banking is out of reach for many, but nearly everyone has a phone. AI builds credit from alternative data, unlocking small loans for business and school fees. AI makes mobile money safer for millions. Local NLP powers, voice assistants, translation, and chatbots in African languages, building digital dignity and access for all. This is technology that puts food on the table. A fancy AI model is useless without smart people to build, manage, and improve it. This is the human side of the AI equation. Demand for coding, data science, and ML engineering is exploding. Universities are upgrading. Institutions like Ames produce world-class talent. Beyond universities, boot camps and online platforms build job-ready skills fast. Organizations train thousands and connect them to global work. Challenges remain: uneven access, skills gaps, outdated curricula, spotty internet, limited compute. We must upskill the entire workforce to work alongside AI, invest in digital literacy and STEM from early age, train teachers, equip schools. Companies can offer real pathways, internships, apprenticeships, continuous learning. Human capacity is the long-term investment that makes the AI boom sustainable and shared by everyone. AI doesn't exist in a vacuum, it needs infrastructure. Think of it like a highway: fast, reliable internet, secure data centers, compute to store and process data. 2025 is a story of contrast. The digital divide is real. You can't run an AI clinic without stable power and bandwidth. New subsea cables boost capacity and lower costs. Local data centers make services faster and more secure. 4G spreads, 5G rolls out. Progress is steady, but closing rural gaps must be a priority. Beyond cables, the right, high-quality, local data is critical. Local languages, crop diseases, traffic patterns, health conditions, often uncollected or locked away. We need shared datasets, clear ownership, strong security, and public trust. Modern data laws can balance privacy protection with ethical use to drive innovation. With great power comes great responsibility. AI can do amazing things, but can cause real harm if not used carefully. Regulation and ethics are the rules of the road, and AI is only as good as its data. Biased data leads to biased outcomes in hiring, credit, recognition. Developers must test fairness. Governments and civil society set standards and demand transparency. AI needs sensitive data. People must control it, know what's collected, correct it, delete it. Without trust, adoption stalls. Building trustworthy AI is a team sport with a broad public conversation. People need avenues to appeal decisions. Transparency is key. Trust is built with honesty, accountability, and doing the right thing. Whenever powerful tech arrives, we ask, what about the jobs? AI will change work. Some repetitive roles will shrink. Data entry, basic support, assembly lines. Don't panic, prepare. Tech also creates new jobs. For every automated task, new roles emerge to build and govern systems. Data labeling grows digital work. Creativity, strategy, and emotional intelligence rise in value. Many jobs transform rather than vanish. Farmers and doctors remain, now with AI assistance. Upskilling and reskilling are essential. Collaboration between governments, businesses, and educators is critical. Affordable AI tools help SMEs market better, manage finances, and reach new customers. The goal? Inclusive growth, not concentration in a few hands. So, where do we go from here? The potential is immense, but it requires deliberate, smart, coordinated action. No single magic solution, many practical steps at once. First, invest in people. Digital literacy, problem solving, STEM at all levels. Train teachers, equip schools, scale vocational programs. Second, build the foundation: affordable internet, stable power, local data centers, quality local datasets. Without roads and fuel, AI goes nowhere. Third, foster innovation, streamline regulations, provide seed funding, incentivize R&D, create spaces, physical and virtual, where ideas collide, celebrate local innovators and ensure value created in Africa stays in Africa. Lead with values, protect privacy, prevent